No, the answer to the question is no.
Ukraine.
No, sir.
With $1 billion.
Hello everybody, this is Queen. Happy New Year. 2020 was a unique year, nobody's gonna forget.
I just feel like that my president, my existence is just always...
Look back why 2020 totally sucked. It was a mental history soundtrack. COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, the 2020 election, BLM protests. We all tried to put a bullet in the impact 2020 has brought us, but this world is no fairy tale. I believe in many ways our lifestyle has been permanently changed. But I don't want to start a new year by shitting the past year like I do not like people who is ungrateful about their exes when they start a new relationship. Karma can be a bitch. So I like to start off this year by talking about the things that I have done in 2020 for the first time, which I'm incredibly grateful about. First, I'm here in Taipei, where I used to live for 2 years, not the longest of all places. So I felt like everything needed to start it from scratch. I rent a beautiful place where I am so satisfied with, and I found a temporary job, which I will talk about later. Taipei is where I grew up during 2008 to 2010. So most of my friends that I've known are those who are from 10 years back. I had this honor to invite them a couple times to my house, and it turned out to be therapeutic and wonderful. Not only because we are able to do a quick catch up, but most importantly, those past unpleasant memories happen here, which was hard to talk about for me. Finally found some answers and a good closure. Second, I started the habit of watching crime stories. I'm such a fan. Turned out this girl who had painful childhood grew an ability of compassion. My heart goes out to all the victims, and we are constantly reminded that victims and lessons are painful to know, but it is important. I'm always an angry person, and this anger is highly helpful when it comes to learning history more by watching crime stories. It proved not everything is easy to forgive, and not all partners are trustworthy, and certainly not all parents are loving. I like to recommend some great crime storyteller. Wayne 频道 Wayne, X 调查 Will. Third, 90% of my media time, I watch English channels since I have total access to YouTube thanks to the wonderful recommendation YouTube has been doing. I have the privilege to be a global citizen where I stay fully informed all time.
Non-medical cloth face covering. This is voluntary. I don't think I'm going to be doing it.
Where you're not contained or restricted, and it's an efficient way to stay connected with English. Unboxing Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, TED Talks, Stephen Colbert, BBC, animal documentaries, and pet vlogs. We will talk about it later. It means not yet completed, but you need more time. I'm still working on the relationship with a guy. I need to know what happened. I have become an online bilingual tutor. This is a turning point in my life as it's my first job. I happen to meet a great supervisor / mentor who has been like a babysitter to me and willing to take my shit. Here on this platform, I as an individual am appreciated by my team and clients. I'm free to be who I am, and being part of the education is the most honorable work, and of course it turned out to be surprisingly enjoyable, which I had never thought of. If the pandemic had never happened, I would never take this job as my first option. The pay is great, and I'm grateful for all the people who support me. Number 5, my house. As I mentioned before, I lived in a rental apartment, and it took me 3 good weeks to find one after browsing hundreds of on-rent houses online and being there in the flesh at over 30 places. This was like love at first sight. When I got here first time, it didn't take that long to decide that this was it. And it took another 1 month to decorate, DIY this whole place into what I have dreamed of in the lowest budget. In order to keep under the budget, I bought a lot of furniture online and sometimes on Taobao if necessary. The working desk cost me like 250 yuan or something, but of course shipping not included. Alright, number 6, hamster. It took me a long time to make this decision. I've never had a pet before this, and I was never allowed to. Not by someone, by destiny. Most of the times I had to keep moving without settling down. Plus, most dormitories from schools would never allow you to have one. The question is, how long am I gonna stay here in Taipei? Good question, because all I know is when the pandemic is over, I'm gonna run as fast as I can. So long-lived buddies like cats are not my option. I love cats. So my therapist came up with this idea, having a rodent friend. So I chose a hamster in December 2020. She is GB, and she is lovely and sweet. We're quite independent individuals. I overwork frequently, but GB always finds her way to cope with it. She keeps herself clean all the time. She does not smell like other hamsters do. She does not make noises at all. She doesn't bite. She doesn't poop or pit anywhere. She doesn't overeat. So I can't complain. The only problem is that she is way too independent. As a Russian dwarf hamster, she is not the easiest to be tamed. I mean, she does come onto my hand and just chill when she feels like to. But unlike some other hamster celebrities, she does not tend to stay for long. But I still get to stroke her sometimes, and I'm happy. I made this decision to have a friend with me who is not so hard to take care of, because I can be quite depressive sometimes. GB is great. She does not really need to be caged that often as well. She has her own daily routine, and she comes back home when she needs to. So one night GB escaped. And then I found her in this corner of my bed where I place my pillows. Yo, buddy, do you want to explain yourself? Building her own nest with the clean tissue where I have no idea where it came from. And so I let her do that, and now she would occasionally visit me and sleep there. The other day I found that she kept sneaking into this dark tiny drawer, so I made her another nest where she comes in and out free, and she absolutely loves it. I will do another vlog on having a hamster next time. GB is my blessing, and I always say thank you to her, and it is the best decision I have made because she is absolutely healing my life. So that's about today's vlog for my first one in 2021. I hope you enjoy. I will try to vlog more. Please subscribe me, and your support is my motivation. I love you all, and thank you for watching.